Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. It said error whilst broadcasting live before I came on, but I don't seem to have any issues, so I'm not sure what they're talking about. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday. The time is 4:20, 16:20 on the dot. I've got some cards. I've got Jasper on my lap. Purring away. Okay, we're going to have a look at the Tarot Grand Lux. Does that look like you, Jasper? A little bit. I mean, that's a lion there, but I've got a similar nose. Okay, well that top card came away with the book like that, so we'll have a look at that one. Hello, Christine, darling. Happy Wednesday to you. Hey, Ski, how are you doing today? Good afternoon or good morning, whatever time it is for you. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Jasper. He's putting his head really, it's like digging his head into these cards. Well, we've got this card here, so let's have a look at this. Oh, I'll tell you, okay, I will tell you the message that has been coming through, like, within the last hour or so, was cleavage, the breasts. And I do have to say that, like, when I was getting dressed this morning, with my bra and my top that I've got on, it was like, oh, they look quite pert. A bit of a cleavage. And so just with her covering her hand on her chest there, I wondered if it had meaning. Christine, you're good. I stayed home from work today as it's a winter storm. I don't want to risk driving him. Trust your intuition, darling. What do I prefer wearing, thongs or hipster? Back in the day, it would have been thongs, but hipster pants would do me. Thanks for asking, Trey. Laugh my fucking arse off. Well, with the old thongs, you know, your arse cheeks can get a little bit cold, chilly. It's like when I was younger, and when I had a partner, more likely to wear thongs. But when it's just me, myself and I, big girl pants would do. So, yes, we do have thongs in the underwear drawer, but not getting much juice, really. It's going to waste. Although there's not much to waste away. I mean, we are talking thongs and not G-strings. Bit of a difference. G-string is just a string. No, not over keen on G-strings, really. We're talking really back in the day now. So, okay. Hello, is that you on the portrait? No, that's not me on the portrait. Well, it's not a picture of me personally. Whether it's representing my energy, well, who knows? God knows. That's who knows. So, coffee. I made myself a cup of coffee and I'm going to have to go and find it. Okay, I'm off to find my coffee. I will be back. Do I have tattoos? Yes, I have 3 of them. Try. I want to say, is it called a motto? But for the box of chocolates, milk tray, all because the lady loves milk tray. It's hiding energy. Is that what you're picking up on that, Navin? It's the 5 of Cups. Going through like a transition. All the 5s are like a transitional energy. You're going through it. But this is feeling emotional loss. So let's have a look at this card a bit more. The 5 of Cups. You can see the 2 of Cups on the windowsill there. Two of Cups is the energy of divine masculine, divine feminine in union. But there's this energy of putting your heads together. Anyway, we're going to zoom in, have a look at this card. So has this card actually slipped from... Oh, okay, it's between her fingers. So, I don't know. Do you feel she's feeling sad? I'm not sure. Not sure of her energy. So let's have a read. Let's have a read of the book. Howdy, Channel of Love. Howdy, Gal Gal. Howdy, Moon Cookie. Good morning to the Channel of Love. Hello, everyone. Cheers, Lucy. Cheers, Moon Cookie. I've just gone to get my cup. Now, this is Emily's cup. It says, I'm with Mando. Mando. I'm with Mando. Anyway, cheers, Moon Cookie. Moon Cookie, thank you so much. That was a lovely surprise that I received yesterday. Little notification from my PayPal account saying that Moon Cookie had gifted me 1111 because it's my birthday month. And she's wishing me, well, she wished me happy birthday month, but thanked me for being me. Thanks, Moon Cookie. That really did it lightened my world. It was a beautiful gesture. Thank you, darling. Hello, Sherry, sweetie. Not these words seem to be want to coming through. I was going to call you darling, but it came out sweetie. Is it the back side of the tarot card? What's that? Well, I wonder what's the back side of the tarot card. But it's interesting you say that because there was a card that stuck to the back of the book when I went to shuffle them, and that's the card that's there. So will it have relevance? I imagine. Christine, I keep hearing I thought that said unicorn. Okay. I keep hearing union, and I'm not sure who, as I'm currently not talking to nobody, laugh out loud. I'm a little lazy in my energy last few days, more feeling a little lonely, but I'm working with it. Yeah, this is this kind of energy here, Christine. Are you feeling lonely, or are you experiencing aloneness? So I believe you're just experiencing aloneness because, like you said, you're currently not talking to anybody. Loneliness. I want to say like loneliness when, you know, when you're in a relationship but you still feel lonely. That's worse than aloneness. So embrace your aloneness. Oh, Moon Cookie, you're more than welcome. Thank you, darling. It was a lovely treat. Okay, the reflection of self, Naveen's saying. Well, oh, sorry, I just hit the camera then. Right, let me read this card and we'll see what the meaning of is in the book. So this is the Tarot Grand Lux. Christine's put, yeah, I'm used to talking to someone or venting to, and lately I really just talk to myself. Laugh out loud. It's the wisest person you'll ever talk to, Christine. I'm always having, like, I crave, I should say that, I crave and seek like-minded, do I dare to say intelligent conversation, which I find it's really quite hard to find people who are kind of like talking on my level. And so like I want to talk to them about the conversations that I talk to myself over in my head. So I just talk to myself all day long. There is no kind of getting bored or being alone. Talk things over with yourself. For now. Let's have a look at this Five of Cups. I have chosen to tone down the emotion of this card from that of previous decks. So like I said to you, this card represents emotional loss, but it's been chosen to be toned down in this card, which I did feel. In the Grand Lux Tarot, this card is not one of despair, but rather of sombre and quiet reflection. The lone figure, without distraction, takes the opportunity of her isolation to consider and evaluate different perspectives, consequences, opportunities, course of action. My daughter is the model here. So that's really interesting, because you asked whether or not is that like an image of me. But they're actually saying that my daughter, I'm not sure if they're talking about my daughters, is the model here. And that choice was quite deliberate and appropriate. So somebody maybe that you know, if it's not yourself, it could be somebody that you know who is in this this state of being. But remember that it states this card is not one of despair, but rather of sombre and quiet reflection. So maybe if somebody's gone quiet on you, it could just be that they're just in this quiet reflecting space of aloneness. Next card, please. Are we doing things on your terms? Naren, how do I pronounce your name? Naren. But we will go to the next card. Seeing as you are so nicely. Now, what do we think of that card? The Ten of Swords. That's good. Not really. It's not a great card. It's the Ten of Swords. Normally the figure's lying on the floor and they've been stabbed in the back so many times that they can't go back to doing things the way that they've been doing it. Did I choose it? No, I did say to you it got stuck to the bottom of this book. The card looks like it's hurt. Where this one, not so much, emotional loss, despair, but that's not what this card means. I mean, we can have a look at, if you want to feel sorry for yourself in this because you're feeling like the loss, so you find yourself in this sorry state, but it's not that much of a sorry state in comparison to that card. That's someone who's trapped, tied up, even though, if you have a look, his wrists are not binded together. Self-imprisonment. So, your choice. Is this really a sad, desperate state of being, or is that worse? Christine, he looks chained in a dark, dark place. Although we can't see any chains. Should we go a bit closer? I can see some muscle. I can see some muscle. Maybe some arse cheeks now. I'm taken into this kind of energy of man up, man do. What do men do? Okay. I'm taken to this dagger here because it actually looks like it's piercing his skin. Shoulder blade. Weird. See, you thought that you saw chains. So it's an illusion of being trapped when you're not. These cards are matching his energy. Which? Why he wants to move to the next card. That's better. I'm glad that we are pleasing. Right, let's have a look at this message. The Ten of Swords. The figure in the Rider-Waite tarot is clearly not having a good day, as he seems to be literally empowered by 10 swords. So that was the example that I gave you with the traditional tarot. Normally he's laying on the floor, 10 swords in his back. Here, the scene with its emphasis on the man's back. Oh, okay, this means something. I shall tell you in a moment what it means. Well, I don't know what it means, but back pain. Anyone been experiencing sharp back pain? I thought that like my body had been taken over. Kind of an exorcist situation going on, because yesterday I was just sitting down and I had this sharp pain through my back, and my whole back kind of jolted as if somebody had just got into like my body. And then Jamie, I was cooking dinner and Jamie came into the kitchen and he just looked at me and said, I've got such bad back pain. I said, yeah, don't worry too much about it. I've had that as well. So like, don't take it personally. Has deeper meaning. And then I've gone to work today and my colleague told me how she's got really bad back pain. I know that she was doing the gardening yesterday. So I said to her, you know, let me give it a rub. So I gave her a little massage. And it was more around the areas where it's showing here, because it was a bit more, I suppose, around the shoulders, bit down a little bit. So around this area is where she was feeling the pain. And so I massaged that for her, as you do. Look after each other. So yes, back pain last night. I had to sit up. Yeah. And I don't know about you, and I was very uncomfortable on my right hand side of the back, but mine was a bit further down. I suppose in this like crevice here, mine is. Not so much up here. But it kind of doubled me over. Oh, Sean. Deary, deary me, why are we so angry and so judgmental? I mean, and actually, I'm just going to point something out, having dealt with narcissists. One of the things that narcissists do tend to say to people is, you love the sound of your own voice. Now, if you was intelligent enough to understand what I'm saying, that is correct. You should listen to the sound of your own voice, what the messages are coming through. So, but yeah, thanks for popping in and telling us about us tarot readers. But for now, we'll be saying toodaloo. Sherry, the 10 swords are the ending, correct? No chains, he has to make a choice to move away from these burdens, those burdens. Yeah, otherwise in the 10 of Wands cards, the traditional one, he's kind of held there until he sees the light of day. You can see a new dawn dawning. So the 10 of Swords are the ending, no chains, he has to make a choice to move away from those burdens. He's free, but has to choose to walk forward. My take on the card. I feel that's a beautiful take on the card. So let me carry on reading this. Here the scene with its emphasis on the man's back acknowledges the traditional Rider-Waite image, but I attempt to portray the negativity of this card in a more nuanced manner via melancholy, lighting and mood. The man is not being physically injured, it's more he's feeling like a victim. Moon Cookie says, you're right, Sherry, his hands aren't chained any walker longer. The chains are broken. Yes, he broke the chains or ropes. But he's still in this victim mentality. Doom and gloom, despair, where, you know, this one isn't, this is contemplation. Solitude. Okay, a somber energy. Melancholy, maybe not as bad as that. I was really drawn to get a postcard from Spirit, so let me just go and get those cards for us. Okay. Let's have a look at a postcard from Spirit. I'm just going to move the camera out. Nice and slowly does it, Lucy. Hey, what about your teacup? What about my teacup? It's a coffee cup anyway. If it's a teacup, it'd have a saucer with it and it'd have tea in it. It's a coffee cup. Hey, Mariah. Hey, Mariah. When you walk by every night, talking sweet and looking fine, I get kinda hectic inside. Oh baby, I'm so into you, darling, if you only knew all the thoughts that go through my mind. But it's just a sweet, sweet fantasy, baby. But it's taken me to the movie. I'll let you answer that one, seeing as apparently I don't interact enough with you guys. Anyway, we won't listen to that nonsense because it doesn't make any sense to my soul. Movie, guys. What movies it come out of? Come on. I feel that will be the sign, also, the answer. The answer. What is it? Sorcery and singing. I sing. What's to do with the sorcery? I'm just Lucy. Here talking with myself and sharing it with you. Moon Cookie, do you know I once told my DM he was addicted to pain and heartbreak? Yeah. I bet that proper cheered him up. Mariah Carey, but what movie does it come out of? Okay, let's read this message. From postcards from Spirit. You are, does that say you are beauty or bounty? Beauty? Focus. Beauty. You are beauty. You are beautiful. Okay, dearest Jew, the common sayings be in the world, but not of it, and wear the world loosely. Loosely. I'll answer Narin's. What's your name, please? Lucy. That's my name. Gal Gal, everybody sings Sugar in the morning, Sugar in the evening. I don't know that song. What's that? Everybody sings Sugar in the morning. I don't know. A tune's not coming through for that one, Gal Gal. Dearest Jew, the common sayings be in the world, but not of it, and wear the world loosely, refer to the need to be engaged with life while not being attached to specific outcomes. Do not take this world too personally. And that's what I said about like the backaches. Don't take it too personally. For you are one of many co-creators here to play, and we have many ideas about how all this should play out. Just know the outcomes don't matter as much as the presence you bring to each experience and how you let yourself flow through life. There's a real freedom in knowing and accepting this. So, will you wear the world loosely, or will it straitjacket you? It is your choice. Whatever happens, have the courage to keep trying to live as you are meant to, and when it comes to manifesting, don't worry about the how or even the why. We have that covered. Everything is going to turn out exactly as it should. Spirit has a plan. Loving you always and forever. Always and forever. Each moment with you is just like a dream to me that somehow came true. Okay, what song lyrics is that? What was we talking about? Mariah Carey? Fantasy. The song, the movie that it came out of, Rush Hour. Rush Hour 1. You were singing Nina Simone, I Want a Little Sugar in My Bowl. I don't know that song, Moon Cookie. This is an interesting day, isn't it just? Just that comment there about manga. Not manga, mandu. Okay. Gal Gal, it's one of my dad's oldies. My favourite line was be my little sugar and love me all the time. Mariah, I'm so glad I turned my phone on today. Yes. Yes, Lucy. Keep singing that voice, soothing my soul. Okay, darling. Strumming my pain with his fingers. Singing my life with his words. Loren, what's your address? Yeah, okay. Don't think so. I need to send you a handwritten letter. Do you now? Write it to God. Mando has tea in it. Yeah. Coffee, but hey. Right, interesting. About... There's a real freedom in knowing and accepting this. So will you wear the world loosely? Or will it straitjacket you? Killing me softly with his song. Yeah. Okay, right. Let's go to the Psychic Tarot. You are a funny tarot reader, thanks. I'm not just a tarot reader. I'm Lucy. Oh, Bonds. Thank you, Moon Cookie. I didn't see that Bonds had just popped up. Good day, Lucy and peeps. Hey, Bonds. How are you doing today, darling? Good morning. Oh, look at this. Guys, come and talk to me. So what are you seeing now? Should we do a little radio music reading? Yeah, we could do, couldn't we? We could have a session with like the CDs and choose a CD, choose a song. Yeah, we need to, we'll have a session like that, Moon Cookie, soon. Yeah. Obviously, with those kind of sessions, it's probably better if you're live because the likelihood of it being uploaded is questionable. It might not. They normally whack a load of copyrights on me. Copyrights? Well, yeah, you know. Look, music's to share. What does that card say? Conflict and defeat. I was kind of just wanting you to have a look. So it's a 5, and I said about the 5s is going through like changes with the 5 of going through a transition. So what do we see from this card? Falling down the stairs. Yes. Be careful. Mind your footing. Like the old pandemic days. Oh, hold on. What have I missed? Just that's it, deal with that. His butt hurts. Well, yeah. Or, you know, like the back pain because, I mean, it can send you to your knees. Back pain. Unless someone's had a fall down the stairs and they've hurt their back, because we're picking up on something to do with back, bum pain. Should we do, when you put there, should we do a little radio music? Radio Romance was coming through by Tiffany. Radio Romance. Radio Romance. dark clouds and brisk winds. Is that the energy you're feeling off this card, or is that the energy outside, Bond? Mariah, at least he is headed into the light. Begins, shown the light. He's heading towards that flame, isn't he? So if we have a look at this card, we've got the candles here, there, everywhere. His hand, is he trying to push away spirits? You know, this is the energy when you feel so sad, like a victim, that there's no point asking anyone for help because no one can help you in this sorry state. So, yeah. Victim mentality. He looks hurt, like heart pain, and he's trying to come to the light, but he can't. So the heart pain would be here. But it's not this feminine that's experiencing this, but she may be picking up on the energy. He leans in best friend to the light. He leans in best friend to the light. Mariah says, yes, he is trying to push away. Let's read the message. This rarely happens during a reading, but I'm going to have to get up and I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. All of a sudden, I wish to visit the toilet. I'm going to read this card first. Okay, then let me read this card and I'll be gone, less than 5 minutes. The mental five card. Okay, well, I'll tell you, I'm going to leave you just to look at these two images. Write down whatever comes through. Have a chat with yourself, your higher self. Channel through the message. Type it into the comments box, and you've got, what's the time? 16:52. You've got 3 minutes, okay? Starting from now. So how are we getting on? Did we channel any messages? I've only been gone for like a minute and a half. What's going on with like no, finish the test room. Physical comfort is important. Okay. Visit the restroom, or we visit the test room. But I had the energy that maybe someone, you know, keeps going off and locking themselves into the bathroom more than frequently. Yeah, just a bit of a weird energy. Anyway, I'm back. So Mariah, Spirit, I feel he is not seeing Spirit lifting him up, shadows on the wall. Yeah. In that state of being, he won't be able to see much light. Because like he's just looking for like the misery. It's like it makes him feel better to feel sorry for himself, but we know that that isn't the case. It doesn't make you feel better to feel sorry for yourself. Okay. Yes, I've been saging. I thought that said sagging. It's like they're quite pert, actually. Yes, I've been saging and cleaning energy away as I feel somebody's sadness lately. Bond's taking care of business. Naveen, 15 minutes, you're taking a shower? No, be gone with you. 15 minutes. Bachman Turner Overdrive song. Okay, that's interesting. Christina, see an animal on the wall where his hand is, that it looks like he is blocking the mouth. Yeah, I thought it was just a gentleman, a man, but let's have a look at this. It does look a bit like an animal. I think when it's in focus, he's like a man with a flat cap on. Does anyone see the third spirit at the top of the stairs? Yes, I can see that. The hands are all connected. 3 spirits refusing to look at how blessed he is and not surrendering to the universe. That sounds about right, Mariah. Like a lion. Well, we first started off, didn't we, with Jasper on my lap, and I showed you the front of the, what are they called? Tarot Grand Lux cards, which has a lion. I can't even find the book for that. Oh, I don't think it's on the book. It's on the front of the box. See, it's not even on the front of the... on the front of the book, it's a different image. It's the King of Swords. If you notice, for the masculines, they are sword cards, both of them. The 5 and the 10 of Swords. So, you know, I said about like 5s is going through like the transition. So the 5 of Pentacles, you might lose, you know, your job, your money, your home. 5 of Cups is emotional loss. The 5 of Swords, it's more, you need to surrender. It's a card of embarrassment, being ashamed, and the more that you keep behaving that way, it's like you're digging your hole even deeper. And the 5 of what we're missing, the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, inner conflict. So we have conflict and defeat. But then we have the 10 now, which is endings. This phase, this period of life is now ending. Wheel of Fortune, which is actually what that is. Look, it's the Wheel of Fortune card. And like, that would represent for me the current position. Looking in a mirror and, well, this is it's about having pride, isn't it? But the cowardly lion's coming through. But looking in the mirror and saying, you know, I need to, when you look at yourself in such an emotional state, a wreck, the confidence comes through to give you that boost, to change things around. You become stronger. Okay. Ego death. Yeah, most definitely. That looks like a woke lion. He arrives at the bottom of the stairs, focusing on the light and halo of the candle the narrow way. Well, I feel that's just being drawn back to your flame. And it seems that happens in the deepest, darkest areas of despair. that the masculine's in. Okay, we're going to go to the Sacred Spirit reading card. Should we have a look and see what's going on with your beautiful Sacred Spirit? Spiritual guidance for your life journey. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Gonna let it show. Yeah, Christine. He walked away feeling embarrassed for his actions. But you can't live there, can you? In embarrassment and feeling ashamed. It's not a place to live. Okay, I've got the card, thank you. Oh, look at this. Between Worlds. New Directions. Comes in with the colour in here of this card. So, shall we pop this card just here? Yeah, let's pop it there and you can have a look. Card number 5 again. So 555, number synchronicities you might be seeing. Between Worlds, New Directions. Elton John's What Do I Do? I'm not sure if I know that song. Okay, this card, Life Transition, New Direction. New Directions. The ancient soul of the sea turtle travels on many journeys throughout its physical life. The hard shell of the turtle is its home and protection. Across many religious and cultural groups, turtles can be viewed as good or bad omens. They are often visualized as the bridge between heaven and earth and the guiding spirit that supports the world and its people. So it's like this guiding spirit here that you pointed out, Mariah, especially like this third energy. Turtles are independent travellers, always pushing forward in new directions. The nature of the sea turtle encourages exploration and experimentation at a steady pace. Patience is needed now as you encounter new opportunities that will directly affect your life decisions. While the turtle represents the patience of life and waiting for the right time, you are encouraged not to wait too long. Right now you may be feeling energetically blocked, physically stagnating, or feeling stuck, or in between decisions that could take you left or right, leaving you worrying if you will make the wrong decision. Everything comes in divine direction with the turtle totem. Try to avoid waiting too long to seize opportunities if they present themselves while the current momentum is present. Being in the right place at the right time is essential for the turtle. Be patient but assertive. A new change in career path, living arrangements and residential location are possible now. Your home is your sanctuary. Ensure a physically clean and decluttered atmosphere for relaxation and wellness. Pay close attention to where you direct or channel your personal energy, as you can be led down opposing paths. Travel on long journeys can be favourable now, including physical and spiritual quests. Go with the flow, enjoy the journey, and trust in the process of life. Ultimately, just like the sea turtle, you may need to surrender. Let your spirit wander and drift within the sea of life to find your direction. So I spoke about the Five of Swords is the surrender card, of needing to surrender. So ultimately, just like the sea turtle, you may need to surrender, let your spirit wander and drift within the sea of life to find your direction. The shadow aspect is irresponsible actions, financial mismanagement. Your affirmation, I trust in the flow of life. I am safe and protected in my soul's sacred journey. Okay. Let's read from the Divine Guidance book. Can I have a page number, please? From 7 to 99. '88. Thank you, Christine. Come back to peace and let your soul soar. That is what is waiting. I'll read that number in a moment, Mariah. I'm just going to... Actually, I'm going to go and turn the light on. It's a bit gloomy. Okay. So page 88. I'm just reading that bottom part there. Why do you doubt I can help you? Come back to peace and let your soul soar, that what is waiting can flow in unhampered. Work within the level of God, not within the level of man. Love is the key to the knowledge that is yours to behold. What this lesson will bring forth is up to you. Hold tight to your light, to right behaviour and good conduct, to illuminate what has now to flow through. Call upon God to assist you every moment of every day, that this power can indeed be your strength. I am with God. We are all with God. Understand and accept this now. How many more ways must I show you that I love you, that you are important to the world and important to the life force that is me? I am I. I must tell you how to proceed, but to do this, you must keep your mind clutter free. I am I. Have you considered where you fit in the big picture? If the journey was easy, humanity would be further forward. Darkness and void do also exist. Be mindful to remain in the light. What is your contribution to help the wider world? What will you leave as the proof that you've been here? The channel of love, that's what I'll be leaving. Lucy, get back to this. For the rest of your life, use it well. Why do you doubt I can help you? I am I. Okay. Let's go to page 27, the date of my birthday. Lucy's birthday is coming. Got me all excited about my birthday, Moon Cookie. Okay. 27, went to page number 1. I just tutted at myself. Right. Page number 27. Mariah, thank you for choosing this date. You are more than you understand or realise at this time. Life is working with you. Remain centred in the life force that you own. You have a life agenda, contributions, and a destiny to fulfil. Be the best that you can be and nothing less. When others let you down, don't cry, moan, stress or fret. Just reassess the situation and move forward. The life that you now know is only part of a bigger picture. It contributes and diverges with the rest. The life role that you possess is important, so play it well, for it directs and helps create life's greater whole. Negativity appears when you least expect it. It is not from you, then from others. Let me just repeat this. Negativity appears when you least expect it. If not from you, then from others in your space. As soon as you recognize or feel its presence, send it out in thought form directly back to me to be recycled, and then move on. I am I. We'll reread that part, it's important. Negativity appears when you least expect it. If not from you, then from others in your space. As soon as you recognise or feel its presence, send it out in thought form directly back to me to be recycled, and then move on. I am I. Your time and deliberate attention, when given freely, equate to love. Love is the single most precious gift that you can give. Place it wherever you can for as long as you live. You trust other people far more often than you trust yourself. You know exactly what you need, and so do I. Return to your centre point in the heart area of your being. Let worries dissipate and let life in. I am I. Retaliation, hate and anger are a futile waste of time, for they will bounce back even stronger and cling to you. Cause and effect always ensures that what goes out comes bouncing back. There is no need for you to add to these things too. The time is 11:11. That's Christine, where Christine is, it's 11:11. It's 17:12 here now. And we're going to page number 77. The year that I was born. So 27th is the date of my birthday. 77 is the year I was born. Christine's got herself a little admirer there. Are we just speaking to Christine today, Rohit? How are you? I hope you're having a fantastic day too. Christine, you do seem to attract them. If there's any nonsense, I can do my hiding from this part here. I'm in England. Knowing. Christine, you just give me a banana and it's a done deal, darling. Yeah. I think maybe we need to go back to that little sign of you just let me know, Christine. You give me that banana and I'll sort it for you, darling, and we can just stop that. Sometimes there's a bit too much typing and chatting going on, that you're missing what I'm actually saying, because Nareem, you've asked some questions that I've already answered, but you may have been too busy focusing on what you wanting to write. So I'm not going to keep repeating what I've already gone through in this reading. So like, when is my birthday? Are you joking? I'm from the universe of the unknown. Yes. Okay, right. Can we go to page 77? Sherry, darling, I've got to get Angus out for a walk. Have a great day. Have a great day, honey, and we shall catch up soon. Take care. Right then. Page number 77. Your inner sense of your reality stems from your life perception. You react and interact to things around you through emotions, thoughts, beliefs, and feelings that you carry. Come back to inner peace and look again. Hell and heaven are choices present in every moment that exists. You choose which one you will experience through your viewpoint of your reality, your internal sense of self that drives perception. The more neutral you can be, the more perception falls away. The more you can work with life without undue distortion. I am I. When you choose to be at one with joy and peace and God, nothing will ever occur that you cannot transcend. Step away from past conditioning, from preconception and how society usually states you should respond. You are your own person. You create your own life story. Take time out to be kind and honest with yourself. I am I. Place trust and faith in the Lord of God, which is all forgiving. To know your own limitations is not weakness but strength. You will not fail. A willingly relinquished lesser always makes way for the greater. Don't be disheartened. Keep going. All higher conscious and subconscious acts add to the greater conscious moment of the whole, to the greatest conscious movement of the whole. Every act of kindness, every loving, compassionate thought counterbalances the effect of negativity somewhere. In this manner, how you live serves the world. Will the highest outcome at all times. Of course she hit that like button, Marine. Now you're just being silly. Okay. Is there any particular deck that you would like, you feel drawn to have a final message from, guys? Well, it's really, this message is very much regarding the Divine Masculine's energy and what they're going through. So, I want to be respectful to the reading and actually get some good, meaningful guidance out there for these guys. Let's go to Rumi. I feel we should go for a Rumi message. Just find out where the Rumi cards are. Whereabouts are the Rumi cards, please? Oh, I see them. They're like under a tumbling, well, it looks like a tower of cards that just wants to come tumbling down. But it's okay, I saved it. Okay, we're finished with a message from Rumi. Hey Naveen, thank you for your comments. Hey Lucy, it was wonderful to listen to your voice. Very calming voice you have. We'll catch up later. The Channel of Love cards. Okay, that's fine, Moon Cookie. We can do them. Oh, no, we can't do those. They're upstairs. I've got to go up them stairs to go and get the Channel of Love cards. But now that... Okay, I'll go and get them, okay? You put your energy into these Rumi cards there. I'll go and get the Channel of Love cards. I also saw another clue. Everything has reason, meaning. We're going to get the Channel of Love cards. And I saw myself a little time out chocolate bar. What time's that sound there? 10 o'clock? Just gone. 10:05? Anyway, 106 calories. Not that I was counting. I'm just going to have something to eat, guys. Because I've only had a yogurt today. So I'm going to have a bit of a time out. Okay. How are you getting on with that energy from that card? Channel of Love cards. Have a lovely evening, girl. Have a wonderful evening, or I'm going to dance. And you can dance for inspiration. Come on. I'm waiting. Get into the groove. Look at this, what's come out of the Channel of Love cards. Moon Cookie. Two of Cups. True love, oh baby. True love, oh baby. True love, it's true. I think the DMs need a new gown. Hope you pull that card from Rumi. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Have a good dance, gal. Look at this. And at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles, Mrs. Encouragement. I'm not taking personal questions, Manu. What's with all the manning that's going on? I'm looking at a cooking book, Mandalay cooking book. All I can see is the word man. Oh no, hold up, wait a minute. Because we've got... That's what I can see. Can you see it? Okay. So the cooking book, but what I could see was the spine of the book. But then on top of it was actually Wagamama, Your Way cookbook. So man, mama. It's just a man who called me ma'am. Okay. Right then. Moon Cookie, that's also been coming through for me, like maybe the past month, the time, clocks, watches, etc. Like, do you know what time it is? It's Chico time. It's Chico time. Okay. Let me get some more out of here, and then we'll pull a card from the Rumi deck. True love. Should we cover up all this gloominess? Look at all this. Right, so we've got true love at the top there. A change of direction. Okay, so we're heading towards true love. We're not working from the bottom up. It's like we're working from the top down. The ego turns to God. Oh my, I'm singing like Ricky Martin. She bangs, she bangs. Oh baby, yes, she moves, she moves. That's Gal moving all that energy around. Oh, she bangs, she bangs. Okay, I've got two cards gone to the floor. I can do this and karma. Right, so we start with karma. Got to clear our karma. Okay, I can do this. Hand my ego, surrender, hand my ego over to God. The direction changes, and there you are. You arrive at true love. She's living a vida loca. Bond. Waylon Wednesday. I like Waylon Jennings. I don't know who Waylon Jennings is. Anyway, we're going to get a message from the Rumi deck. Hold up. Wait a minute. Put a little Lucy in it. Hold up. Wait a minute. Well, should we just we can just pull some more cards before I'm going to get the Rumi message out. Hold on, right, it's taken a while. Oh, she bangs, she bangs, bang, like she moves, she moves. We got a couple of cards for a couple of lovers. Right, I'm going back to my little, like, assortment of messages. Now, this was in reverse, okay. Balancing giving and receiving. And we can see that that's not balanced at the moment. Okay. Now that takes me to, you know, when I showed you the well, the contrast between the difference between the Five of Cups and the Ten of Swords, and it's like if you're kind of upset over that energy, that's nothing in comparison to this. So stop crying over spilt milk. Healing a broken heart is occurring. I don't know if that is actual messages for the Divine Feminine, because let me have a look at these. There she is. Healing a broken heart, and she stopped crying over spilt milk. It's like there's nothing really to cry about, because it's been the biggest lesson and the biggest shift in evolution. Like your own evolution. Okay, I felt a swap in the energy there. I sure did stop crying and healing. Yeah, I felt the crying has kind of dried up. I mean, there was times in the past I would cry every day. Cry every day. And that just isn't an occurrence now. And when I do have an emotional, you know, moment, I honour it. Sherry, oh, you're still here. Short walk, rainy outside. Yeah. I feel like the energy just had to clear a little bit, Sherry. So I understand completely why, like, you felt pulled out of the energy. But I feel like there's just been this shift. It's a bit more uplifted. Anyway, have a look at this. Anyway, what's going on? Because that really does kind of suggest this card here. We go back to this. Feeling trapped and stuck, but guess what? You're reaping what you've sown. If you're going to sow negativity and victim mentality, guess what? You're going to attract that straight back to you. You're just reaping what you've sown, which is karma. Stay on the right side of karma. Moving forward, you still have to clear the karma of the past, but moving forward, stay on the right side of karma. And soon you find that life becomes peaceful, tranquil, and rewarding, rather than disappointing. Bottom of the deck, yeah, we're moving along swiftly now. What's with the T and the S? Tap into your sixth sense, of course. You are the most intelligent, wisest person that you will ever meet. Tap into your sixth sense and have a good chat. Good messages. Let's go to these ones here. Emotions. Look at the bottom of the deck. Dreary, gloomy or depressing. It's been raining here since Monday. It's my week off, ready for the sun. Yeah, that would be lovely. It's coming, Sherry. It's coming, darling. I want to see the sunshine after the rain. I want to see boo birds. Blue. Boo. Bluebirds flying. I want to see bluebirds flying. Wow, look at this, guys. I'll read it out loud. I've never felt heartache like this before. It hurts. I want to reach out. I'm so sad without you, I just want to cry. I miss you. Ghastly, causing great horror or fear. This is on its side, which is understandable in that state of being, that understanding will be on its side. I just want to understand what's going on with me. Understanding, the ability to understand something, comprehension. Now this is where Rumi comes in, okay, to help us here. First card, the lion and the deer. This is coming in, obviously you've got the lion just here still. The lion and the deer, card number 22. If that's not 1111 brought together, then, well, I don't know what is. The lion and the deer. Zoom in a little bit, guys. Let's read this message. Oh, and hold on. Where's my time out? Chocolate bar. I want some more of that first. Oh, but then I've got a mouth. No, we'll wait. We'll wait till after we finish this message. I don't have much coffee left. I mean, seriously, Lucy, are we just going to complain? No, we're not complaining. Card number 22. When you enter the garden of the heart, you become fragrant like the rose. When you fly toward heaven, you become graceful like the angel. If you get burned like oil, you become brilliant. When you become thin like hair in yearning, your joy leads the way. You'll be the kingdom and the king. You'll be paradise and the guardian angel. You'll be infidelity and you'll be faith. You'll be the lion and you'll be the deer. Rumi. Oh, that's sweet, Gal. I just had a vision of a lion protecting Bambi while he's finding his legs. Page 101. Okay. You are the lion and the deer. You are bold, fierce and vibrant, and you are silent, sweet and gentle. If I should come to you in arrogance, you roar at me until my falsehood quakes in fear, so terrified it gives up the game and love's conquest happens yet again. If I should come to you in surrendered adoration, open to whatever you may wish, you are so gentle with me. Like a deer, you offer me nothing to fear or resist, so that I too become sweet and gentle, longing to submit to your tender ministrations. So then I do not fear my own errors, for even if I stumble into arrogance, I shall be made wiser by your magnificent roar and become humble. Even if I become weak, I shall draw succour, evoking the tenderness in you. Whatever is needed to keep me true to love. True love, oh baby. Whatever is needed to keep me true to love, is what you give me. For you are the holy lion, proud and mighty, and the sweet deer, gentle as the mildest breezes of spring. It does almost look like the new gown, Moon Cookie. We still have another card though. It still could be a new gown. Hello, my old friend. Do you remember me? We are the oldest of friends, ancient soulmates we are. Acquainted over many lifetimes past and through many lessons learned together in the school of love. So here we meet again in this advanced spiritual training of the human experience with the earth as our classroom. The moment is upon us to leave behind what we have once known and to open up to the great mystery of life again. Our souls leapt from the divine oneness through the river of forgetfulness and now dive into a body and a life. What a journey that leap begins. Let us embark on this studious adventure together. Let us honour the tiger and the lamb within each other, the lion and the deer. I can witness in you both the raging warrior who fights with unbreakable honour and the healer who brings together those things torn apart. Of course, for are we not all things? Are we not human and angel, animal and spirit? Are we not heaven and earth? Are we not divine? And in being divine, being all things are divine. So here we are together in the school of love, not for the soul who still adheres to preference instead of curiosity, not for the soul who craves comfort instead of devotion to divine adventure. We must be like lovers, you and I, if we are to take these lessons. We must be willing to become mad with passion, crazy enough to chase the great beloved, even if it means forgetting who we are for a time, to have the sacred delight of rediscovery, breaking some rules and looking like fools. Well, what could be greater than becoming a fool for love? That would do for us, that would do well. Let us be fools for love together. So shall we become study mates? We'll recognise each other, even in all our varied garbs, bright or sombre, wild or gentle. We'll become the most enthusiastic students in the school of love, urging each other on to even greater feats of passion and devotion. How we shall outdo each other in grand gestures and our unwavering commitment. This oracle brings you a special message. You are rediscovering a part of yourself that has been lost or submerged underneath more practical concerns. Of course, if practicality is about survival, then learning to be your true self is most essential and practical. All other paths lead to death of the soul. And that was made mention, wasn't it? An ego death. All other paths lead to death of the soul. You are asked to bear the chaos of this rediscovery. It may be that talents from this or other lifetimes are reawakened and cause you some discomfort at first, even though they will ultimately bring joy and greater fulfillment. The discomfort may be around how those talents are best expressed, about overcoming shame, guilt, doubt, or other judgments. It may even be about who you are, if you now admit your talent or other emerging personality traits. Perhaps what is being unearthed in you now is darker. Your sacred rage, refusal to accept disrespect in your life, your inability to tolerate lies and deceptions. Well then, you are the lion and the deer. This is nature. There is to be both in the world. You are not becoming contradictory or hypocritical. You are becoming whole. The guidance this oracle brings you is that you shall prosper most now if you are willing to unbecome what you have believed yourself to be. It was never really true anyway, that view. It was partial at best, and just a view, an identity, not a genuine reality. Some of your previous sense of self shall likely come with this transition into the fuller experience of your being, and some of that previous identity shall be shed as far too limiting. It just won't feel true for you anymore, if it ever did. Any crisis or confusion this brings, you Any crisis or confusion this brings you shall be temporary fuel to ignite the fire, the divine fires within. They simmer into life, cooking you from within, bringing all of your flavours, spicy and sweet, bitter and sour, into perfect balance, so that your being, your presence, becomes an exquisite dish served up as a divine feast. You shall become nourishment for the world in perfect balance. Your being will hold all, for it holds all within it. It will deny nothing and become a tonic to feed every taste, every appetite, every hunger, every deficiency. What an extraordinary sublime meal you shall be, how your presence shall nourish the world. And it all begins with shedding the either or the or and recognising instead the all. With such wild permission for unconditional love, you shall thrive in your beingness and feed the hungry world with a meal complete, satisfying and exquisite. That sounds beautiful. It sounds tasty. Tasty, tasty, very, very tasty. You're very tasty. So very tasty. Jeez. I'm struggling to get the words out. I feel like I just want to be in song. Okay, let's do this. Moon Cookie. Let's look at this final card from Rumi. It's card number 23. It is not the new gown, but it is the next card on from 22. So they're coming out in order. New gown, I believe, is... I'm not sure, actually, what number the new gown is. But card number 23. Star Mother Arrakis. I shall have my time out after. I was going to eat again. That looks like the back of a card. Like it should be like the image of a back of a card. Okay. You know, how can I... Like the Witch's Tarot. So if you take the back of the card, and I believe like the Witch's Tarot is that kind of colouring. But it's like the face is coming through like the back of the card. How can I show you? Well, I can just show you. Do we have the Witch's Tarot available? Whereabouts are they? Oh no, I'm not seeing them. So, oh, they're right here. I said there was like a tumbling tower of cards that felt like they wanted to tumble. Tell me if you see what I'm talking about. Like, this is the Witch's Tarot. Look at this, the Sword of Resurrection. But look at the back of the... Yeah? I will fly you to the moon and back if you be my baby. Okay. Sunny out front of the house. Yeah, progression 22, 23. Yes. Bond. Ah, an old pic of you. Okay. Right. Let me read this. This message. So number 23. Be the king who has made his own kingdom. Be the moon that has made her own summit. How much longer will you cuckoo like a pigeon? Empty your head of all mortal lusts and become life without breath. You will not call out for God anymore, for you have become immersed in God. Rumi. Your star mother Arrakis dances with your soul on the celestial inner planes. She dances in the embrace of Father Sky, shining white and pale, deep in devotion to the light behind all that is. Arrakis, dancing star of the heavens, join in the dancing. Who went off dancing? Was it Gal Gal? Did you go dancing, Gal Gal? I think so. Yep. Have a wonderful evening, all. I'm going to dance. Oh, hold on. I need to put her in a timeout. Arrakis' dancing star of the heavens incites our souls to feel the rhythm of life and surrender to it in flow, in grace, stumbling, and in play. Like a child who thinks not of the right steps, but just moves with music and with joy, she reminds you to dance freely and from your heart. She reminds you that your soul is constantly dancing with the divine. What better way to connect with the joy and beauty of your soul than to mimic its movements? So dance, beloved. Let your being dance, O Arrakis. Your bright beauty penetrates. I'm so sorry, I've got a really tickly throat. What's that all about? Okay. So dance, beloved. Let your being dance. O Arrakis, your bright beauty penetrates even the darkest of minds to remember, remember, remember. She calls out, her voice is music to our hearts. You are a child of heaven. You are born of such regal stuff, dear dancing child of the stars. When you suffer, I send you my comfort as stars falling from the sky. When you triumph, my dance becomes wild and light erupts from my heart in all directions. The light becomes music, stirring within you with an urge, almost inexplicable and yet so very deep and real, to make music, to create art, to dance, to play, to be at one with the joyful, creative energy that dwells within you, beloved. Perfect. I said to you, I felt like I just want to sing. Star child, earth angel, divine creature. Your star mother keeps an eye on all the wild games happening in the sacred playground of the earth. She will care for you, righteous and true, shining divine justice and protection. No bully shall prevail over you. No bully from within you shall prevail either. No lies, deceit, or injustice shall temper your wild truths. Be demanding in claiming her love for you. Learn how to love yourself as she loves you, with wild, unconditional, passionate regard. Be like the child wailing for its mother. Ma, 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 come close. Then she descends. Like a torrential downpour of devotional light, a tsunami of affection is unleashed. A rampaging cosmic tigress hurtles towards you, her claws gripping the fabric of the skies as she rushes to protect her beloved cub. She will fight for you against the forces that would dull you and dumb you down, obscure your brilliance, and stultify your free-form dance into strict, choreographed movements. She will pour her luminous essence into every crevice of your demanding soul. Nothing can resist her light. All shall be washed and revived in the outpouring of her luminous love. Then, sated and contented, you are the child so secure in the love of the mother you trust in life implicitly and in what is brought to your door. You do not succumb to untruths. You do not resist because you are safe, held in the love of the mother. You have no need to resist. What is there to resist? Nothing. There is only the loving truth in your world, and all is at peace in your heart. And should there be cause to stand up and fight for love, for freedom, for light, for her truths of unconditional life respected and honoured, well, you shall be particularly equipped for success. When there is that war to fight, you shall be the warrior who defends the motherland, absolute in your devotion to her ways and empowered through her vast, indefatigable, triumphant power. You shall bludgeon your way with brute force. No, it doesn't say that, you shall. It says, and shall you. And shall you bludgeon your way with brute force and fear? Of course not. So here is your guidance. Lay down your old weapons, for new technology awaits you. It is the most magnificent of forces, that of divine alignment, of surrender to the Star Mother and her way of luminous potency. From her great vantage point, the vastest problems of our earthly mindsets are merely in need of a quick whipping by the tail of a comet, and this she easily achieves by flicking a strand of her hair or poking out her tongue. In the hands of a greater being, even your deepest trials will succumb to divine victory. Your ability to take the journey will be strengthened, and your success only a matter of the passing of time. Can you give yourself this gift, this blessing of the love, power, and protection of your star heritage? We all descend from the stars, but some of us are asked to remember to acknowledge the divine parentage from which we come, and to allow the innate divine dignity within to restore us to faith in the path here on earth. No matter how dark life on earth may seem at times, when we remember our holy heritage, we can also realise, ah yes, I am blessed, held as one with the Mother, who shall not be deterred from great holy purpose. I shall prevail. I forgot that and feared, but now I remember and am determined once more. Then you shall feel joy and be inclined to dance, to sing, to make your art, and to live fearlessly once again. Let's finish with the sacred honouring ritual. Open your hands up above your head and say, through unconditional love and divine mercy, through the blessings of the ancient master and sages, including Brother Rumi, who loves me without condition, I call upon the blessings of the stars, the remembrance of my divine heritage, and the gift of spiritual success. I call upon the assurance of my soul's triumph and the luminous embrace of the Holy Mother. I honour my soul's need for art and for expression, and for creativity now. From a pure and loving place within me, so be it. You have finished your sacred honouring ritual. I have finished this reading, guys. Thank you so much for your interactions, for your input, just for your energy. I love you all dearly. Bond's off to run a bubble bath. That sounds good. Running a lovely bubble bath in the soaker tub. The bubbles sparkling, bursting, smoothing, relaxing. Oh, it's lovely. Bonds, thank you, Lucy. Beautiful message. You are so welcome. Guys, I've been on for an hour and a half now. 1 hour, 34 minutes, 28 seconds. I'll catch up with you guys soon. So until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.